Looking for a job is no easy task, and thankfully, the team at Insight Global is doing all they can to get Bay Area job seekers ready for that next big career move. Here to tell us more about how they're doing just that with the Be the Light Tour is Social Impact Senior Coordinator Kahlil Bostick. Kahlil, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Olivia.
Of course. This is a really exciting topic to me because I know a lot of people out there just find it so difficult sometimes for this job-seeking process. But Insight Global has solved a few of those problems. Who are you guys first and foremost? Let's start there.
Yeah, so Insight Global is a staffing solutions firm. So we work with companies throughout the U.S., Canada, and Europe with helping people find jobs and careers at their companies to make sure that they can be successful in their career. So what we decided to do is let's take those resources and those things that we do in our day-to-day as a business and bring it to the communities that we're in.
I'm so glad that you guys are doing that because the communities definitely need a little extra resources, a little extra support. So the Be the Light Tour, that's how you guys are doing this and bringing all these resources to the community. Give me some overview of what is Be the Light Tour.
Yeah, so the Be the Light Tour is not your average career fair. And what doesn't make it average are all the resources that we provide to people as they come into this space. So we'll have free childcare for any families that want to come to this event. We'll also be providing professional headshots. And it is a come-as-you-are event, so we don't expect people to come suited and booted in a full tailored suit. We will be providing blazers for those headshots if they do come in more casual apparel. So that is perfectly fine, and we welcome and invite everybody to come to this space. We'll have different workshops going on throughout the space. We'll have a recharge and refuel station. And then people can also sit and talk one-on-one with one of our recruiters that are experts in what's happening in the job market currently.
I love this. I really think that this is just such an incredible idea. And like I said, you're bringing so many helpful resources to the community. Headshots, you know, professional photos, resume, all of that, those good things. And what are some of the, you know, you talked about some of the initiations, some of the programs that you will be offering at the job fair. Can we get into those?
Yeah, so we have a plethora of workshops that people can choose from. We'll have resume building workshops. So if you're somebody that's been in a job for a long time, you're looking for a career change, let's work on changing that resume and building it and structuring it for the position that you're looking for. Or someone that just doesn't have a resume at all and it's their first time working on one. We have those resources available too. We'll have a job searching workshop as well. So if you're needing more help searching for jobs, there's so many different platforms, so many ways to find opportunities. Let's narrow that search down and really hone in on that. We'll have a interviewing workshop as well. So if you need more skills with interviewing, working on that elevator pitch, all of those different things. And then luckily, we're co-branded with LinkedIn and Indeed, so they'll also be hosting workshops. So LinkedIn will be hosting a workshop about how to use their platform, and Indeed, how to use their platform, but then also how to start negotiating salaries as well.
Okay, so many things to get into with the workshops. It seems like someone could probably just get lost almost in this job fair because there's just so much to do, which is a very good thing. And why does this help build confidence within the community, especially when it comes to job seeking? Yeah,
so when you're searching for jobs, it can be a daunting task, right? And we want to make sure that it is a welcoming space, a welcoming environment. People feel that confidence boost from our staff. We have a friendly staff at Insight Global, and they're able to just sit and talk about where they are without having to feel that they have to be perfect or they have to be in this certain spot to find that next career path. So we want to make sure that we feed that into the people that attend this event. We make sure that they feel comfortable and confident going into whatever they're doing next through that headshot, and we have free haircuts on site as well to boost up that confidence a little bit.
Make it look a little good.
We'll also have a stylist to kind of help people spruce up for that headshot and really feel their most confident self when they're posting that headshot on LinkedIn.
Oh my gosh, incredible. And you also mentioned something very interesting. You said childcare as well will be at this event. Can you get a little bit more into that?
Yeah, so we'll have childcare available through Corporate Kids, which is a partner of ours. So they are professional caregivers for children, but they will have childcare on site for ages 3 to 12 for up to an hour. So it's definitely for those parents that are going into those workshops and they want to be able to just really focus in on what they're doing. We have plenty of games and puzzles and things for the kids to play with. So super excited about that.
Okay, so give me the details. When and where is this job fair taking place?
Yes, so this will be at the Oakland Coliseum. It's going to be October 14th. This Saturday, doors open at 9 a.m. and we'll be closing down at 4 p.m. We do ask that people pre-register. It is not required, but there's a lot of information in that pre-registration about the event. So we're super excited. They can pre-register at insightglobal.com/Be the Light Tour.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kahlil. We just appreciate it, and thank you for what you guys are doing for the community.
Yes,
when it comes
thank
to
you
job
for
seeking.
having me.
Yes, of course. If you'd like to learn more about Insight Global's job fair, just head to their website, like you said, insightglobal.com/be the light tour. And of course, we'll have a link on our website as well.